So the no spend challenge, what is it, why I'm doing it, and why you should consider doing it as well. I go by the name of Q. If you're unfamiliar, if you are familiar, shout out to you and welcome back to the channel. The no spend challenge, you probably heard about it, you probably haven't. If you haven't heard about the no spend challenge, it's simply not spending any money outside of your regular monthly expenses. We have to spend money no matter what, but in terms of the no spend challenge, you're only spending on your mortgage, your rent, utilities, gas for your car, insurance, groceries, pet food, medication, all of those type of things, right? Your regular reoccurring monthly expenses, things you need to survive and thrive and keep your ecosystem going, things you can't live without. Whatever you have left over cannot be touched, right? So we're talking about that discretionary surplus, blow money that you do budget, right? Hopefully you budget. Let me know if you budget. You should be budgeting, otherwise you wouldn't even know where your money is going in the first place in order not to spend it. But you should have a budget before starting this no spend challenge. So we're cutting everything out. All of the frivolous spending, all of the vending machines, gas station snacks, drive-thrus, random trips to Walmart, online shopping with so many Amazon packages showing up at your door that you don't need, right? Unnecessary wandering throughout Target. We're cutting all of that out. We're only spending money on necessities. So with the no spend challenge, there is a set period of time that you want to have it for. So for me, I've accepted the challenge for the month of January. So the start of the new year, we all want to turn a new leaf. We want to challenge ourselves and propel ourselves forward in our financial journey. So what better way to start the year off than accepting a no spend challenge? So I'm 4 days successful at this point, and I'm gonna keep pushing until I reach January 30th. So the time frame is up to you. You can do it for 15 days, you can do it for a month, you can do it for an entire year. I know people who are trying to challenge themselves not to spend money for an entire year. Now that's a whole different challenge that I wouldn't even consider that, honestly, because I know myself. I know myself too well. But typically it's a 30-day time period, 1 month time period, where you have to promise yourself, you have to tell yourself, hold yourself accountable to not spending any extra money on anything other than your monthly expenses. So there's many pros to accepting and completing a no spend challenge, and one of the obvious pros is saving money. At the end of a successfully completed no spend challenge, you'd have saved a significant amount of money to propel yourself forward in your financial journey. Saving is good, progress is good. Why not do both, right? That's the whole benefit of a financial journey. You want to make sure that you're making progress every step of the way. Even if you have hurdles, even if you have setbacks, you want to make sure you're making progress, especially coming off of a crazy fourth quarter. A lot of us have the holiday hangover, right? You got October, November, December, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year, birthdays in the mix. A lot of money was just flying out the door the last 3 months of the year. So this is the perfect time to start a challenge, regain your footing, regain some traction and momentum, and just regain control, right? Get control of your money again, because a lot of us, including myself, I know for a fact, I spent a little more money than I wanted to. I budgeted for a lot of things for the holidays, but there was still things just pulling and tugging at my money, and I'm just like, golly, man. But I was conscious of it, and that's why I'm personally doing the no spend challenge for January, because I need to give myself a head start. There was a couple things that happened last year where I had to tap into my emergency fund. So while I'm doing it, I'm gonna use this very first month to help build up my emergency fund. Another reason I've accepted the no spend challenge for January is because I simply need to be challenged. Point blank period. I need to be challenged. I need to be pushed. When things get too boring, too routine, too mundane, you have to do things to shake it up a bit. You have to shake things up a bit. Otherwise, your focus is just going to sway and shift all over the place. The same way with your money. When you're not focused and attentive to certain things, your mind is going to go other places. You're going to wander. You're going to do things that are detrimental to your overall financial health. And that's what we don't want to do. It's kind of like a high energy dog that hasn't been played with for a while. If you don't take that dog out, run him around, get him some exercise, play with him for a bit, he's gonna tear up everything in your house. Gonna run through your garbage can and start pulling papers out, chewing on shoes, things of that nature. So you have to make sure you stay on track, you lock in and you focus. Otherwise, you're just gonna do things that are just no good for your overall financial health. And again, that's what we don't want. I'm 4 days successful coming into the new year, so those are 4 wins in a row. I'm stringing them up. I'm taking it all the way to the 30th because I know I have the discipline necessary. I I've completed 4 no spend challenges in the past. So the key word in this is challenge. In my personal opinion, a lot of people focus on the no spend, but other people focus on the challenge. I'm other people. Challenge. Something that's challenging, something that's difficult, something that's not easy. We don't want what's easy. I don't want what's easy. I don't know about you, but I don't want what's easy. It's easy to go through the drive-thru every day. All you gotta do is be in your car. The car is easy to drive. You go through, take your order. It's easy to order fast food, right? It's easy to wander throughout Target and pay for things or buy things, put things in your cart that you don't want, and then blame Target for taking your money when in reality you couldn't control your impulses. It's easy to jump online and buy things through Amazon and have it show up at your door the same day. Like, those are easy, and those easy things are just taking money from you. They're just taking money from you because it's easy, but what's not easy is controlling your impulses and not buying those things. It's very, very difficult to go 30 days without buying something that you don't even need. Let alone, you might not even want it, right? It's just a feeling that you have to fight. You see something shiny and new and fresh and it's a pick me up. I get it. It feels good to spend money. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it feels amazing to spend money, especially if you have the means to do so. You say, oh, this is a nice sweater. Let me buy that. All these jeans are fire. Let me buy those. You might want to buy some new shoes or some new makeup, ladies, or a brand new dress or some earrings, jewelry. You might want to buy those things because they look so nice and they're shiny and they're fresh and they'll make you look good. And when you look good, you feel good. I get it, but you don't have to. Especially if you say you want to save a specific amount of money. Especially if you say you want to pay off a significant amount of debt. Don't do what's easy. Do what's challenging. And at the end of that challenge, you will be rewarded by postponing what you want now for what you want most, delaying gratification, displaying discipline. That's far more rewarding, in my personal opinion, than any material item. We're all so used to spending money that we don't think about it. It's nothing but a habit. It's nothing but a habit. So by doing the no spend challenge, especially if you never done it before or never successfully completed it, you're creating new habits. You're creating a new mindset, a new thought process. You're interrupting old behavior patterns. Now when you go to spend some money, you start to question things. You start to think about it and say, do I want this? Okay, I might want this, but do I need this? Do I need this? Okay, if I don't need it, is it more important than reaching my goal? And that gives you time to say yes or no. And saying no is very powerful. I don't know about you, but saying no is extremely powerful, extremely empowering. And I think we should practice more of it because we're used to being consumers. It's a challenge to not over consume. We have to consume things, I get it. But when we over consume, that's when we get in trouble. So if you're considering doing the no spend challenge for the very first time, let me know in the comments. If you started and are successful thus far, let me know in the comments. If you started and fell off already, let me know, right? That's okay too, because you're gonna fall off. There's gonna be bumps in the road and mistakes. And if this is brand new for you, there's gonna be a lot of temptation. It's a challenge for a reason. It's not easy. Like I said, it won't be easy, but making it to the end successful is rewarding. And that's why I think you should attempt the no spend challenge. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Also follow me on IG, Q Makes It Happen on Instagram. Go show your boy some love. And if you would like to become a member of the Q crew, click that join button down below. Become a member of my accountability group where you get more one-on-one from me, exclusive content, and it's also a way to support the channel. I go by the name of Q, and like I always say, if Q can make it happen, you can make it happen. I'll holler at y'all next video. Peace.